Rose stands for anymore.
Kiss.
Were you trying to cover up your mic?
No. I said out loud, kiss my ass.
Oh.
Damn, I'm the only one that ain't gold. Feels bad.
Wait, why don't you have gold? You haven't been playing with
Gray
them?
ass.
He said gray ass.
You haven't been playing with them?
I have been playing with them.
Oh,
I
you
just haven't
took the
finished
gold off?
I haven't finished it.
Neither have I.
Yeah, I don't know.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
When we gonna talk about this goddamn movie though?
Daniel, we waiting on that intro though.
All right, everybody. Welcome to Boozy Game Nights. I am Dan.
And I'm Dev.
I'm Newt.
Devin.
Damn, 47. It's Nate the Great in that bit.
And
Why you
tomorrow
had to
we'll
be extra?
reviewing Space Jam, the newest movie that came out. A lot of people are comparing it to the classic with Michael Jordan. However, this time it's been revamped and done with LeBron James, as people call him, King James. So let's get into it.
First of all, let's take
Hot
the king
take.
title away.
Hot take. That shit was better
That's how
than
you
the
gonna do your
first one.
champion?
Hey,
I don't know if
Slim,
that is a
I'm
hot
not
take.
gonna lie, bruh. I don't know
That
that
shit was
that's a
better
hot
than the
take.
first one.
It definitely is better than the first one.
I just
Really?
wish
So, all right. I thought, because I saw you say something about disappointed. I didn't want to read too much
No,
into
he
what
said
y'all was
prepare
saying.
to be disappointed.
Oh, okay.
Because I know
Yeah.
I am, because a lot of people were giving it
There's no,
negative reviews.
Yeah, bro. I think the critics are being way too hard on that shit. Like,
you
it's a
gotta
pretty
think
good
of it
movie.
like, yeah, it wasn't bad. You gotta think of it like how people treated the new Coming to America. It's like the same thing.
One thing I will say, like, I think LeBron is like a horrible actor.
I
Like,
mean,
yeah, I was gonna
definitely
say
he's
that.
not
100%.
Denzel.
like,
Shit,
but it's
Mike
like,
was a
bro, like some
horrible
of the
actor, yeah.
facial expression. Yeah, I mean, Mike wasn't that great of an actor
No,
either,
exactly.
but like facial expressions, just like
Oh, fuck.
shit that's I think important to like a movie and like making it believable.
Like
Like there were
acting.
just there were just things about it that didn't make some of the shit believable. Like
Just like his tone, like when in some of like when he was a cartoon character, like just
What?
like,
I'm in the
he's
cartoon?
like like it was like, he's like falling like so fast, like his life is flashing before his eyes. He's
When
like,
when he hit the damn wall at the back of the court, the ouch. I'm like, bro, you don't have to sound like you got
He did the
Right.
same thing when he fell out the car when he was like on his way down. When he first got to Toonville or whatever the fuck it's called, Toon World.
Yeah.
I will say, clearly it was a big ass commercial. This movie was a big ass commercial for Warner, and I didn't find an issue with that. I actually thought it was pretty fucking cool.
Yeah, I like that they incorporated all aspects of, like, I guess HBO, if you will.
Yeah,
Because
Warner owns HBO.
Warner, yeah. Okay, so all aspects of it, because it showed Game of Thrones. Now it gave a lot of these fucking Las Vegas ass impersonators a job, because
For
Lord
real.
knows I saw
God
fat
damn
ass
it.
Batman in there.
You seen
I
Pennywise
saw-
in the background?
Yeah, I saw Pennywise.
bro,
I
I saw damn, who is it? I saw the fucking Animaniacs towards the end of the movie.
Yep.
Yeah, bro. All the cameos were like super lit.
I saw.
I know this one ain't gonna be a hot take, but I saw
Flintstones van.
goddamn what's her face? Oh yeah, and the Mystery Machine was in there too. But
Yeah,
I saw damn, what's that girl name?
I don't know. You got to tell us.
Could somebody get my card?
Yeah,
She was with Lola. Goddamn. Wonder Woman. Godly.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Superman too. We
That
saw
was
all
so
them.
much. She was so much better than the movie one, the real one.
The animated one was.
Yeah.
Let me find out you got beef for. Oh,
bro, did you watch the last Wonder Woman?
Bro, this is a Space Jam review. Stay
I know. I'm
focused.
just saying. This is a Space Jam review. It's relevant.
All right, fair. Yes, I watched the last Wonder Woman. It wasn't my favorite movie, but
Was it anybody's favorite?
I mean, somebody, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Hell no.
Elmo.
No, that shit was garbage. Anyway,
Oh shit! I just
Yeah,
turned
no,
into the gold motherfucker. How'd that
that I
happen?
really did like all the cameos though. Like that was
Yeah,
definitely a
that
plus.
was a big highlight for me. That had the Harry Potter shit. We could spend minutes, a long period, just saying, "Oh, did you see? Did you see?" But that
Mhm.
that that whole shit elevated it for me.
Ooh,
Damn.
thank you for driving in like that. My
Yeah.
boy came in like a savior.
Hercules. So, what was your highlight? It doesn't have to be like one narrowed down because I know most of us saw it today. I think you're the only one that saw it yesterday.
What was my highlights?
I think my highlight was
Like again, it doesn't have to
when
be one. Just throw them out.
yeah, one highlight for me was when Dame first came in, like when
Oh
they
yeah,
subbed out
same time.
Dom.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that shit was dope.
that shit was hard.
Bro,
And they started
you know
playing the
what my
song with
highlight
him
was, bro.
rapping on there. What, Porky
Can
Pig?
somebody please fucking
Fuck
revive
no.
me?
My highlight was Michael B. Jordan.
Oh, bro,
Oh, that
yeah,
shit
that
When
was
he
Yeah,
shit.
that
said
was a
clear
good
eyes,
one.
full heart, can't lose. Clear eyes, full heart. I was like, yeah,
I saw that
my
coming a
boy.
mile away though. As soon as they said Michael Jordan, I was like, oh, it's Michael B. Jordan. I
Yeah.
swear,
I
as soon as,
honestly
but I didn't
didn't.
I was
care.
expecting Michael Jordan to walk through.
They don't have a good relationship. So
Yeah. I
I
think they
mean,
did a really good job of sprinkling in kind of like
they
the
did.
like semi-comedic lines and
Yeah.
shit.
Oh, I
Like,
thought you were gonna say about them addressing like this has happened before because the tunes are like, oh, this feels oddly familiar, you know?
yeah,
The
yeah.
lines.
Nah, but even the stuff like I don't know. I guess like the like kind of witty humor things, like like we tried it. We couldn't get Michael A. Jordan, so we got Michael B. Jordan. Like that shit was hilarious.
That shit was hilarious.
Bro, what the fuck?
Yeah, I fuck with it.
So
I
if you had
mean,
to rate it, we don't have
7.
an official Boozy rating scale. If you had to rate it, what would you rate it? I guess out of 10, and you can use the point whatevers if you want to, if it's that technical.
I got a 7 from me.
7. That's not a bad score.
You
I
go
would give
higher?
it
Everything that we said.
a 7.
mm-hmm.
2 7s. I would give it a. I'd give it a. I'm a real optimistic person. I'm gonna give it a 8.3.
Oh, that's high as shit.
It exceeded my expectations. You know, like a lot of the time when movies have that hype, it's almost hard to live up to it. But like, it
Yeah.
exceeded every expectation I had, and I liked the first one a lot. So it had big shoes to fill. I didn't mind LeBron's bad acting and shit like that. It
I
didn't
do
take me
feel
out of it
like
too much. Go ahead.
I feel like I completely expected it to be like I expected it to be like a 3 or 4 in my books, just based off of how bad people were rating it.
Mm-hmm.
But
I wasn't really paying attention to the critics.
it wasn't. Well, I mean, obviously, form your own opinion, but at the same time, it's still like a lot of times those ratings still have influence on your enthusiasm to watch, a movie. Because it's like, if you see someone's giving bad ratings, you might not necessarily not watch it, but you won't be, breaking down the doors to go watch it, if that makes sense.
Sure. No, it does. It has a big, like, there's certain movies I've been kind of looking at, and I'll see someone's review on it, and I'll be like, maybe I'll wait a little bit, and then end up like not seeing it ever type shit.
Yeah. So, I mean, based on like the critics, I was thinking it was going to be way worse, but I mean, I've said this before. I feel like I feel like a lot of people rated it so bad because,
It wasn't meant for them.
Yeah, it wasn't meant for them, or just the first Space Jam, we were small, when it came out, so people expected it to give them the same feelings that it gave them when they were like say 5. But like, I mean, yeah, for y'all, but some at this point in our lives, so much has changed. So it's not necessarily meant to give you those same exact feelings.
True.
Like,
hear me now?
Yeah.
We're in different stages of our lives, and like, I mean, for some people, if it gave you the same exact feelings, have you like does that mean you've been
Oh,
stagnant
y'all
in
just
your
gonna
life?
run, huh?
You know, for some
What you
people.
Damn, let
going
me
with
find
this
out we're
season?
trying to turn this into a psychology therapy
Right.
session.
I
But-
mean,
I'm
it's
stagnant because I like the
it's all-
movie. Is what you're trying to say?
No, I mean, I'm not. There's
That's what I
nothing
heard.
wrong with that.
God damn it!
But
Can you hit this shit off me?
Again, some people expect it to make them feel the exact same way, and it's not. I feel like that's just not at all realistic at the age that we're at. Like if it did, that's all great. That's fine and dandy. But if it didn't, that's also fine.
Yeah. What would you rate it? And you didn't say
Space
any
Jam?
highlights, right?
Space Jam?
Yeah.
I mean, what would I rate it?
That sounds like it's about to be
Stir fry.
low. Oh
Well,
yeah,
it's good to
Stir
have
fry.
contrasting opinions.
I mean, it was like a 6. I mean, but I think the old Space Jam. I mean, it's like a cult classic. It's like, it's like it'll be a cult classic. Like I don't know if you ever seen like The Last Dragon. Like The Last Dragon is like horrible as far as like
Oh, let me fuck with them
like
nanites.
like movie, like cinematography
Sure.
and stuff like that. But like, I mean, it's a cult classic. It's like The Last Dragon. You're gonna love it. It's like Napoleon Dynamite. Napoleon Dynamite, fucking
Hold on. My
terrible.
brother's still coming.
Oh, I didn't know this thing was coming up here.
Like Napoleon
not coming.
Dynamite is a fucking
Oh, never
terrible
mind.
movie, but you're gonna watch it. You're gonna love it. That's kind of how I see it. I'm not looking at it with the eyes that I'm gonna be looking at.
Or you're talking about this one.
What's up?
You said the original. You're still talking about the original?
No, I'm talking about just the new one.
Oh yeah.
Like
Yeah,
I'm
of
not.
course.
Well,
You're not. It's
either
not
one.
Citizen Kane or no shit like that.
Exactly. It's not. Yeah. Like exactly. So I'm
And I
not.
think that's what happens with critics is like they're trying to compare it to fucking Get Out and shit. Like no, this is just a kid ass. It's a different genre. Like you have to almost have a different mindset for
Exactly. Like
Different lens.
if you like base this movie off of like the Rotten Tomatoes review, like you bugging.
facts.
Yeah, and I think that I was making that point earlier
Shit.
where like a lot of people are looking that movie is I feel like that movie is definitely more geared towards children. Now, if adults find joy in that, that's great.
Yeah,
but
so like
it's not adults are not the target audience, so it's not for us to be to feel like this is a phenomenal movie. So that's why a lot of people are like, oh well, it wasn't that great. And that's why I mean, like, of course Space Jam blew your mind when we were 5 because it was you were part of that target audience. We're not part of that target audience anymore.
Yeah, like like today's kid is more in tune with like I don't want to play sports. I want to play, video games, fucking Roblox all day. So like a kid will relate to that more of like, oh, like, my dad's pushing me to sports, but I don't really want to play sports. My dad, that's like a storyline for like today's kid. That's not necessarily a storyline that maybe most of us would have like experienced.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I fuck with the storyline. I fuck with the Goon Squad. I actually wish I could buy one of them jerseys.
Yeah.
I mean, one day
That's a
you
whole
might be
nother
able to.
conversation. Well, he has some shoes that fucking sold out.
You gonna make it, bro?
I mean,
Not after I hear
you
you
on my cricket, I can make something happen.
Oh shit, never mind.
Maybe.
Damn.
Yeah, I got eliminated by somebody named Pre-Cooked Toast. Definitely about
Could
to
have
report.
made it, but I know we were trying to.
What?
Man, you
I
gotta
need,
do that white
I need
bread.
answers. What's the process?
I love when people make that joke. Like
Pre-cooked toast. Like what?
who made bread and was like, you know what? Cook it again.
I reported
Like
it
my
for
thing is like,
harassment.
do you toast it before you toast it, or is it just?
Before we get on too big of a tangent, because we definitely will. Anybody else got anything to say in case we just clip out just the Space Jam part?
Why we need to clip it out?
Oh,
had
I
this
got one for those who, may choose to put LeBron as their GOAT. Does the movie advance the conversation or detract from it?
I kind of think it advances it, and I'm not that whole LeBron is the GOAT type shit because I'm not even in the NBA like that. Catch them Falcons winning the Super Bowl sooner than later. Whatever happened in the past is the past, so fuck you. Anyway, I think that it was more of a commercial for him. Sure, Space Jam 1 was a commercial for MJ 2, but like the very beginning, it felt like a fucking documentary for LeBron.
Yes.
And
I
it's
was
just
gonna say
like
the intro
that's
was
what
lit
kids
though.
are gonna see, and they're like, oh yeah, he is the fucking great.
I mean,
His
the
son calls him one of the greatest of all time. You know,
the beginning
Mhm.
of the first Space Jam was kind of like that. It just wasn't as timeliney and like
yeah,
but it was
exactly.
like a highlight reel. It was like a highlight reel for Mike. So I think they tried to parallel it, but he's like,
Yeah.
I'm definitely gonna one up him,
Now
which it
I
should
think
be.
it would have been better if Mike actually made an appearance, like regardless of whatever beef or tension they have. I really wish
Yeah.
he would have made an appearance. I know they
Yeah.
hinted at this isn't our first time doing this shit, but come on, bruh.
I
Nah,
mean,
yeah, nah.
my
When
thing
he
is, no
came
matter
into
the
halftime and he was like, when he said that, he was like, I found Michael Jordan. And
Yeah.
yeah,
I feel like no matter the dynamic of the relationship they have, like stuff like this is down to we're making money. We don't care. Like you can't squash the beef for filming for a few seconds.
for some money.
You
Yeah.
know,
But
like
But
he
I
he
mean, but
doesn't
you
need
seen
the
the
money.
Last Dance, right? So like
Yeah,
you
he's a
know
petty
Mike,
guy.
he petty as
I took
shit.
that personally.
I
Yeah.
mean, yeah.
He took that personally.
Took that real personally. We might see a Space Jam 3 for all the fuck we know.
I
Mike
was
might be in the
actually
lab right
waiting
now.
for a post credit scene, and actually,
Me
speaking
too.
of it, like I love the villain this time around a lot more. Don Cheadle killed that shit, bruh. He had me
Yeah.
like invested in the story. But yeah, I thought it was good. I wouldn't be down. I wouldn't be opposed to seeing it again.
He
To seeing
actually likes
him run it
basketball
back.
too.
Oh, Don
Yeah, I
Cheadle
mean,
does.
Yeah.
I feel like
I
this
told you
one.
he was in that movie. He was a crackhead playing
Oh
basketball.
yeah.
You know how everyone of course loves the first Space Jam. I feel like I could see myself maybe in the future, like say getting it on DVD just like for the purpose of having the pair together. You know,
Yeah.
like I
They'll
wouldn't be
definitely sell
100%
it as a
opposed to
box
it.
set.
So,
Yeah.
I'm kind of
but I
mad.
mean,
I saw
I just say that to say because I know there's some people who are like, nah, I'm not with it. That was trash. You know.
yeah. No, I'm kind of mad. I saw the MJ or sorry, the LeBron Funko Pop. I think at Target for Space Jam, and I didn't get it. I mean, I'm sure I can still probably find it, but like after watching the movie, like I kind of want to get it
Oh, you
just to
collect?
like
I
have
didn't
that
even know you
shit.
collected.
I don't. I have a
Or to
couple of
sell
them though.
potentially.
No. I don't want to resell it. I would just keep it. I have a couple. I have that Carter 3 one, and then I have a Biggie Ready to Die one, and then
Oh,
I have one from Buddy from Soul, whatever
Oh
his
yeah.
name is, Joe
Jamie Foxx?
Gardner. Joe Gardner, the dude from the Pixar movie Soul.
Jamie Foxx.
Is he the
It
voice
is
of him?
Jamie Foxx.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
he
You
Jamie
is.
didn't know
Foxx.
that?
I may not have known that. Nah.
Let me find out.
Yeah.
I wanted them LeBron 18s is like one half is Wile E. Coyote and the other one is the Roadrunner.
Yeah, I
Them
tried to get
shit's
him on
hard.
sneakers.
They gone. They gone quick for adult sizes.
Yeah, well, they had there was like a kit where you get like a special box. I think you get those shoes and maybe some other promotional materials. I tried to get it on Saturday. Today's Saturday, so maybe yesterday.
Daniel, did you give your rating? Because Nate said
Yeah, I said 8.
7.
Oh, well, maybe I didn't
Right?
say 8, but I was gonna give it
Yeah,
an 8.
you didn't say 8. I said 8.3. So Newt's got it lowest. I've got it highest.
I think at the end of the day, like it was a way more favorable movie than I think people
Yeah.
like are saying it was.
Yeah, I mean,
Which
I'm
goes
sure
back
we've
to what
all
Dev was
seen
saying.
trash ass movies, and
Oh
that
yeah.
just was
This
not.
year, it wasn't by
That
any
just was
stretch of
not
the
a
imagination.
trash movie.
It was good. And I think think
Like
all
the
of our
only
scores
negative
are
thing
like
that
that.
people can say is that
His
LeBron's
acting
acting.
His
was
acting
bad.
was terrible.
Yeah. Any other negatives that you could think of from the movie? But beyond that, how'd y'all feel about Lola? I know that was a controversial thing before the movie came out.
What was it?
Oh,
Zendaya.
because she was like,
She was super sexualized in the first movie,
yeah.
and like that now she ain't got, she's not the same character.
I don't
I
think
mean,
it
I
really
don't
made that
think
big of a
that.
difference.
Yeah, but
I
I
feel
think
like
the
it's
thing
the first
is,
I'm not looking at like Lola Bunny as like I'm trying to speak like
Let's say, being that it's a kids movie, like, is that really supposed to be the focus anyway? Even if that was how the original was,
I'm just
why?
saying it was controversial for that because there are horny people. This is boozy game night. They make fucking cartoon porn.
I
So
mean,
like,
34.
I feel that
They
plays
do.
into my comment about, like, with movies, when they do sequels, especially this far out, like, we have to understand they are allowed to,
Hey, they
the
come.
creators grow. There's an allowance for a growth process to happen. So, and again, things change. So just because she was super sexualized in the first one doesn't mean she has to be that in the second one. But she's still the same Lola.
At the same
Yeah.
time, I don't feel as though if it was addressed, like realistically speaking, if it was addressed in the first one that she was a sexy character, they don't need to readdress it in the second one.
well,
Right.
like they changed her altogether is what the controversy was online. Like she's not the same. Like she doesn't have the same demeanor or attitude. She's just like a different character.
I mean, was
But
she
could that
overly
not be?
sexy in the first one?
But
I
the
feel
thing
like her
is,
personality was about the same.
But
like I
wasn't
said,
like
could that not play into character development in the sense that,
And
this is what 20
exactly.
something years later, and she's been through this training with the Amazonians and all of this stuff. So that could play into the change in character and attitude. So it's like
Well,
some stuff is
in
not that
2020,
deep.
it needed to be refreshed. They weren't gonna do anything like that. And apparently, another thing that I heard, because I'm always listening to like stuff about the media, like movies and shit anyway. So Pepe Le Pew obviously is a Looney Tune, and they had apparently a scene where LeBron was talking to him like he was doing his normal like rape type, that's the type of humor he does. He's always hitting on ladies or whatever. That's the whole character of Pepe Le Pew. But because of the controversy that could be, they just completely removed it. So I don't know if you remember or if you noticed, but he wasn't in there at all.
they
I remember
canceled
reading
him.
about that. I
Yeah,
mean,
they canceled Pepe.
I don't know. I mean, I get it. Times are different. Like,
times are different, but I'm like,
obviously, like the rape portion of things is, that's a little bit more serious than like Lola Bunny just being sexualized.
I'm just throwing out everything.
Yeah.
I mean, they're acting like Lola Bunny was like Jessica Rabbit, like
we're acting like that when if the news first got announced. But if I guess like to Dev's point, some of them were kids when they saw it, and if they had like a weird attachment to her as a kid, now they're adults with Twitter and Instagram, and they're just like, "Don't take away my cartoon boobies."
My cartoon boobies.
Good night.
Them goddamn libtards taking away my cartoon boobies.
the liberal cucks.
I mean, I find as far as them canceling Pepe Le Pew, I find it
They'll get
really
in the car.
interesting that
Guess not.
we have an easier time canceling fictional characters than we do actual fucking human beings that are problematic in their
They try to
actual
cancel the
lives.
actual humans too, though. They try.
Barely.
Overall, though, we gotta. Dev, you should do the average. I mean, I guess I could put it on screen, but you should do the BGN average now that we got a number from everybody. Because I ain't got no calculator and my brain ain't good like that.
Oh Lord. Okay. We had 2 7s, right?
Oh shit.
2 7s.
An 8.
8.3 actually.
Okay.
Daniel gave
Three
it
and
an
Forget
eight.
the. Oh, okay.
And then you gave it a what,
Somebody had to
Devin?
be a different ass.
a 6.
What the fuck?
So overall, it's a 7.26.
All right.
Which is solid.
That's a passing score right there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
very much so.
I'd say good enough to pay for in the movie theaters.
Yeah, I
Mm.
would have seen it in. Actually, I wouldn't have seen it in theaters because I wasn't that pressed to see the movie. I would have
Mhm.
saw it
Anybody
eventually.
got any type of healing?
So I do think HBO Max helped it in that regard.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
A med kit or something?
I got to make
There's
it.
some bandages over here.
I just took 8. It was only one bandage. Like that shit was dumb. Thank
Ooh.
you.
Yeah, well, we ain't got to beat a dead horse. Space Jam was cool.
Yeah, it was good. It was solid. It was good.
I'm gonna get a jersey. You know what I'm saying? I got a jersey from the
You
first
gonna
one.
get a Toon Squad jersey?
Yeah,
Or
I have a
Goon
black
Squad
one.
jersey?
Do I look like a Goon Squad type of dude?
That Goon Squad jersey was hard.
Oh, I thought the Goon Squad jersey was better. I thought it was also cool when they had the Martians or whatever from the first movie pop up.
Yeah, a couple times. Yeah.
Yeah.
I kind
Yeah,
of wish that he would have picked different NBA players.
Such
And
as
so?
well, not
They
WNBA.
picked
but
the
like,
most. They picked the most stoic, non-personality NBA player.
I kind of
What
wish
you
they
mean?
had
The
Steph.
brow?
Nah,
Right,
obviously
he
you're
has
gonna have
no
AD.
personality there.
But Dame,
Yeah, but they gave people with I think they did with people with very recognizable physical features, so that when they
Damian
animate them,
Lillard is not. He's not like a personality guy. He's a cool
Exactly.
guy. He's a rapper.
He
That's
has
cool.
the
His song was in
personality
there.
of your pet rock.
Damn, hot takes from Newt. Dame, if you saw that, I didn't say that, bro. Send me some
right.
fine
Right.
Adidas, my guy.
Oh yeah, Daniel's trying to get on the feature. My bad. Leave that
you on
out.
that bullshit.
Like fucking up the money, bro.
Dame Dollar.
Yeah, but I really wish he would have put Steph in there. Who else? You, Mr.
Steph, I
NBA.
think, was injured though. I think Steph was injured. That's part of the reason why he wasn't in the movie.
Steph
I mean,
was
it's not
bro,
like he
I'm
couldn't
not
shoot.
part
even
of
more
this
reason
bullshit.
for him to be animated. You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, that's what I was about to say. Like, it's not like he couldn't really fuck. Oh, none of y'all are
He
near
couldn't
me.
really fuck. What is going on?
I'm getting shot at, and I didn't realize nobody was over here by me.
You want us to come back?
Yeah,
Maybe.
storm.
Oh no, I found a
No,
launch
he not.
pad. I'm good. I'm about to head that way. I am still getting shot at. Oh. Yeah. They're like right over here though, where I came from.
Yeah, they took it too.
Oh, they took it as well. Yeah.
Oh, who was shooting?
Knocked him. Me. Oh, is this his
I'm
partner?
go, niggas.
Oh, it's not his partner.
Nate, hurry up. You gonna get this truck.
Yeah. Go ahead. All right, bet. I'm good.
I thought you were gonna
Got him.
get in.
Oh yeah, I probably should have.
It's all good. I guess.
Come on, Nudicus.
I'm in the whip.
I'm in the kitchen.
What other topics did you miss out on? Oh, okay. Since we are here, let's talk about that Switch, that OLED Switch. How y'all feeling?
OLED
Should have game like that. Ain't no reason the Switch got the damn Game Boy Color screen in 2017 or whenever it came out.
So Nintendo is known for doing that though, bro. Like they'll have the Game Boy kind of color, the Game Boy Color, the Game Boy almost color.
Did you say the Game Boy kind of color?
That's how they do, bro. I don't know why they do that. Like they don't really ever give you the full. It's like all the rumors come out. Oh, 4K.
I need a med kit. I need a med kit or something.
There's you don't even need no pots.
So I saw something about I don't know.
Med kit. Anybody?
I can't remember like the exact on it, but like something about it's only gonna
you got
be
a big pot.
I got a big
pot.
It's only gonna be compatible with like certain licensed
Never mind. I need
Nintendo
I'm looking at
items.
the wrong shit.
The new
How
Switches?
so?
Yeah, like I don't know. It could be speculation, but like, so you know how we always have this discussion about how Switch does not have Bluetooth capabilities for like headsets, right?
Yes.
So I saw something about the new Switch possibly having Bluetooth capabilities, but the Bluetooth capabilities would be limited to only licensed Nintendo like headsets.
I hadn't heard that.
Which I'm like,
That's
it's like
crazy.
Very Nintendo.
stuff like that to me is just like, first of all, I don't understand. I don't see why in this day and age, why would they waste their time making a Switch in general and then not have Bluetooth capabilities for headsets? Like, I kind of feel cheated.
This is coming from people that all own a Switch. Everybody on MBGN has their own Switch.
What you said the acronym
Critical of this
was?
shit.
So like I feel like we've been cheated. Like the hoops that you have to go around just to be able to use a wireless headset, and it's like I'm on a portable device.
Somebody just rebooted a teammate.
I seen.
Why should we not play into the portability
In
by
20,
also adding?
when did it launch? Like
I was
2017?
thinking like
They said?
2017, something like that. So 2017, we know Bluetooth headphones had been out by that
Yeah.
point.
There were.
I just feel like
Oh.
it's a complete oversight on Nintendo's end.
Yo, yikes.
And then
Yeah, he's
to
shaking.
possibly release a newer Switch that still doesn't have Bluetooth capabilities for headsets. Like, what are y'all doing?
God damn it.
What is going on here?
You trying to run up? Oh, they right there.
Are they up the hill?
He's white. He
It's
might
a
be
bunny.
Mexican. I don't know yet.
He's over here.
And then, I mean, I don't know. I don't think there's many features that they could provide in a new
Nice.
Switch that would convince me to get another one unless it
upgrade. Okay, I think I like where you're taking the conversation. So
if they
what
upgraded.
go ahead. What would
they
have made you grab another one?
I like it can't just be one or two features. Like I need a better battery. I need better graphics.
There's somebody running up
We
here.
need Bluetooth capabilities for headsets as well as controllers and stuff like that. So like we need everything upgraded. You can't just upgrade two things and be like, here, take this shit. Damn,
They upgraded the kickstand and the screen. What else did they upgrade?
Oh my god, the
who the hell
kickstand?
cares about the kickstand?
Bruh, we need
what it is.
Kickstand.
We need games, bruh.
We need stuff that upgrades the gameplay because, quite frankly, I'm tired of seeing the generic ass skin on Fortnite when y'all talking about a banana shooting y'all, and I just see the regular ass bitch. Who is this? We're looking at two completely different people. Like I need stuff like that to be upgraded. And I mean, I feel like they could upgrade certain things like that. Might possibly be able to be addressed
somebody shooting a rocket one?
with software updates and stuff like that. But at the same time, you have to also have a better processor. And so like if we're updating processors and stuff, what are the graphics? Are the graphics improving?
And until they do that, I feel like they'll never be taken seriously in the console conversation.
Well, Nintendo's always been the let's go left. Exactly.
Yeah.
So, like
you're right. They are more family oriented, but like I feel as though
why
some of the stuff
have
they
a
be
family?
bugging though.
I like a family oriented console and games, but I also want family oriented with quality individuals.
Like that Nintendo box bullshit with the boxes and that shit was crazy.
The Labo.
Yeah,
but that kind of goes to the other conversation we were having about like who's the audience for. That's definitely not for us.
Nate with the game-winning kill.
That's definitely not for us.
We out here.
Wait, what's not for us?
That
so
Nintendo
they have
box
what they call Nintendo Labo, where you had to build. Like I actually bought it for. You can build like a piano, and you use the Joy Cons, and like there's like you press the button and the infrared beam.
Who's
you
sitting
just
out there?
build shit with it.
Okay, yeah,
But
I
that
don't know
it's
about all
definitely
that.
not for you. Like it's not for us. But I thought the intention of it was like
I'll sit this one.
for being with your kid or whatever,
I'll say the
and
next
just
one then.
doing something with games that was more building type shit.
Hmm.
But yeah,
And
that
like, I mean,
definitely
okay,
wasn't
so
for us.
like taking the family aspect into account, I still don't feel like we should have to sacrifice
Sacrifice.
visuals. And like, so if that's the case, give people like make it a settings option, like make it a display settings option. Do you want good ass visuals or do you want mediocre visuals? Are you playing with your 5-year old or are you a 30-year-old actually trying to play a game on a decent console?
Daniel,
That's
you in a match?
Me?
yeah,
It says I'm in a match.
it did.
Oh, I'm
Um,
still in the match screen. If that's what you mean.
well, the funny thing about even the announcement of the Switch OLED, I put in the chat too. There's this thing called the Valve Steam Deck, which is basically a handheld computer, but built kind of like the Switch for portability. I don't think you can dock it, but it's like capable of doing a whole lot more. And that it got a lot of positive feedback with the announcement of the Switch OLED because it's not truly an update. Like you said, who is it for really? If I
Mm-hmm.
didn't have a Switch, of course I would buy the Switch OLED because it's only $50 more and it's a better screen. So I guess I'll get it for that and the better kickstand. Sure, I'll pay $50 for that, I guess. But if I have a Switch and all of us have a regular Switch, there's no way in hell I'm buying that. Like,
But if nothing else is upgraded, I feel like it's just gonna die faster because
But I
it's
was
just
just
the
gonna.
same
So
battery.
okay, you give us a better screen, but the battery is already shit.
But it's the
So
same battery. It's gonna die faster because
like
you're gonna
we're
need
gonna be
the
out back.
quicker screen.
and
How is
then
that portable?
Joy-Con drift that is a thing. Dev, I think you were saying one of your controllers, right?
All the time. I could be playing
Yeah.
Animal
I hate
Crossing.
controller
It's been
drift.
times where like we'll be in the middle of a fight and my shit's looking up to the sky and I'm just sitting here and there's nothing I can do about it.
I always I take a Q-tip and like rubbing alcohol on the stick whenever they drift.
I've tried doing that a few times and unfortunately
I think a lot of like I love Nintendo, but like I feel like a lot of what saves them
right, you
is
playing?
Yeah, I'm about to ready up.
All right.
I feel a lot about I think like what saves them is the nostalgia behind Nintendo. So like it keeps our age group buying into their products because I mean, okay, yeah, I guess the Switch is kind of geared towards the younger generation, but I don't see where kids would be getting more of the Nintendo products. Kids these days want Xboxes and shit,
Yeah, I was about to say I feel as though when we're saying it was more family oriented, I think it's what parents are comfortable playing with their kids and seeing their kids play. But I don't think it's the kids. Yeah, okay, if they're allowed to play any video game, obviously they're gonna be like, oh yeah. But I feel like so most kids would probably rather. Once they hit, I'd say the age of 10, they'd rather play an actual console game versus like a
You can't
Nintendo.
play GTA 5 on the Switch.
Yeah. And I feel like Nintendo, they're good about giving us quality in some aspects, but then we lack heavily in, and I feel like in like integral features that we need in updated gaming systems.
I think
And
that,
it's
and I think developers just need like people need to be more like this is just gaming across like, but especially Nintendo, like but gaming across like you just need more like you need to be so like everybody's making the same games or everybody's just like remastering games, importing them to like I don't want to play The Witcher on the damn Switch. I
see,
if I
I appreciate that though. Kind of. To an extent, I get where you're going. It is a lot because all the Switch games are remastered. But like for people like me, like I used to want a Nintendo 64, and like for whatever reason, I never got a 64. I got a GameCube, but what I really wanted was a Nintendo 64. And so like
Okay, yeah, I could see that. Yeah, because
those
I
games, I
have.
used to have to play them with my friend at her house. So like now that they have the remasters, I can play those now, you know? So I appreciate the remasters, but at the same time, we do need new games.
Yeah, that nostalgia is good. Like, okay, I have bought Ocarina of Time. I have bought things like that. But what I'm tired of seeing is Skyrim. If Skyrim does not need to be put on any more platforms.
But people keep buying it. It's one of those things. If people weren't buying it, then they wouldn't do it.
Then they wouldn't.
Yeah.
People keep buying that dang on Skyrim. And
another thing
I've never played Skyrim.
One thing that I also kind of get to with Nintendo is notorious for like, they'll put out a product and they'll put out features. Like say with the DS, they, you had the ability to play, and with what was it? With the Wii, you could play online. But then when they released, by the time they came around to I think the Wii U and the Switch, they basically ended the ability to play online with like DS and Wii, and it's just like I just don't understand. Like why give us these capabilities and then roll back on them eventually when
because you ain't have to pay on those.
And I mean, but okay, so system update.
It was costing them too much.
System update. Make people like. I'm pretty sure you could make it work it into the system where they have to use your online account to opt into this subscription or something. But like they do that, and then some of the games you completely limit the quality of the game because now you no longer have those features because you wanted to roll back on that. And that's one thing I don't care for about Switch. They do that a lot. So it's like at what point, just how we're playing online together right now, at what point will Nintendo be like, okay, well, we're done with you guys playing online with Switch, so we'll just turn that capability off. No more online capabilities. So then it's like, well, what am I supposed to do?
No,
I think we're a pretty long way away from that, though.
Like I said, that's their main console right now.
No, I'm saying right now, but like
she's talking about for like older
consoles down the line. It's like I still use my Switch. I might have a new console, but I still want to use my Switch sometimes. But I can't use it to its full capacity like I would like to.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
It's like I didn't pay for a paperweight.
That man said a word.
Right.
Yeah, we just need more variety.
Yeah, I yell about 4 times now.
Like, I remember, like,
You're
younger,
trying to get the chest.
we used to play, what's that shit?
Yeah,
Attacking the Power of Juju. Like, that was a wild game. But that game was hard. Like, and you just like Sly Cooper, like, no one wants to make
Where y'all at?
a new, I don't even know what you
Uh,
call it, like a new IP. I don't even know what you call it.
Yeah, IP, intellectual property. Yeah, it's a lot of that's a deeper, darker conversation. Like everything is a redo these days because people want to bet on a sure thing. Nostalgia tends to sell. But yeah, man, I'm obviously all of us are disappointed in that OLED Switch. It's not really an upgrade. None of us are buying it, so it'll be interesting to see what them sales like, I guess.
I mean, I think as far as I've seen, like from a pre-order standpoint, it's like if you don't catch it as soon as they drop it, like you're not getting it.
Yeah, because I remember
I look at the resale market like heavy. So
I feel like
when the Switch came out, it was crazy.
What's gonna save them with the sales is there are a lot of people, especially like in the YouTube world, who that's what they do. They're out to get every single console drop they possibly can. Yeah. And there's a lot of people like that. So that's probably what's gonna save them. not the rest of us who were like, well, it's not an upgrade, so what do I need it for? Like, I have
don't
no
think
need
it's-
to have 3 switches if
I
they're
don't-
all doing the same shit.
Yeah, I don't really think it's that bad to do like a we'll call it like a marginal upgrade, because like, I mean, think about what like cell phone manufacturers do every year. Like,
Yeah.
you know, it went from the iPhone 4 to the 4S, and niggas was like, oh my gosh, I gotta go get this, knowing good and damn well the 4S was like barely better than the 4.
Well, didn't the 4S have FaceTime and the 4 didn't?
Maybe, I don't remember.
You gotta go.
But I think when you think about shit like that, it's like, I mean, companies like Apple and Samsung, I mean, even some of the other smaller companies like LG, they'll release some type of marginal upgrade, and all it does is, it's like, I think most manufacturers are moving to a place where it's less about, oh, like how well can I satisfy my customers, and like more so at like what price point can I get a customer into my realm. So you look at the iPhone lineup now, or the Samsung lineups, they're completely different than they were, let's call it a decade ago, where, you know, there's like 1 or 2 options, whereas like you can buy, there's like 6 or 7 different iPhones right now, but they're all at different price points. So maybe there is still a plan for a Switch Pro, but it's like, okay, you can get the Switch Lite for $200, you can get the Switch for $300, you can get the OLED Switch for $350, and then you can get the Switch Pro for $400. Like, those are all going to be different price points that people are comfortable with, but at the end of the day, like, Nintendo's going to be happy because they're getting more people to like buy a Switch, which is inevitably going to get people to buy games and subscriptions and all that other shit. So like, I get the disappointment, but
yeah,
hey, I'm not in the car,
right?
FYI.
Oh shit.
Like,
I thought you were.
you hit me. That's why I wasn't in it.
I think the point you made about the Switch Pro and the disappointment, that plays big into it. But I'm trying to take that out of it, just because, like, even if I didn't hear about the rumors of 4K and it'll be able to do this and that, it's just a matter of like, I guess it's obviously not for me, and it's not meant for me, I guess. But then it's like, who is it meant for? Is my question. And your other point about the marginal upgrades, you're 100% right about that. They should do that just because if they have the option to bring something better, go ahead and do it. But the difference between the phones and what they did is this shit wasn't every year. This shit was 4 or 5 years ago.
Yeah, that's a good point.
That's my
it's a pretty
gripe.
big gap.
Yeah, and the fact that this shit still doesn't have Bluetooth, like, what?
Yeah.
It's just like the small stuff that's not even, I don't know.
You kind of wonder what like they strategy sessions sound like.
Yeah, like, what are you doing?
What are y'all strategizing?
Yeah, like,
but I wonder that sometimes anyways, because it's like, even certain things down to, we know that like now in the realm of like being able to play online and, you know, update to firmware and stuff on your games and softwares, we have that capability now. But it's like, it seems like every, like, okay, Animal Crossing, for instance, it's like every other month there's a new update, but the updates that they give us is never anything that's like, you know, like things that people are like, hey, this would really improve the quality. And some of the updates like make you question like what really was updated, honestly. You know? Like, you're giving us all these updates, but they don't seem like much of an update. And again, in the realm of like the new system, all you're doing, aside from I guess the better screen, is updating the damn price.
the kickstand and the screen.
Like, what are we gonna do with that?
Those are literally the upgrades.
I think the kickstand's
and I guess you can get a white Joy-Con, I guess.
Bro, the white Joy-Cons
that should work with mine though.
The white Joy-Cons and the white dock, that shit is cold.
But is it cold enough to trade in what you have?
No, I don't give a shit about it that much. I'm just saying the shit cold.
I was gonna say I could get a white skin from my Joy-Con to go about my day.
On some D-brand type shit.
Have you ever bought a D-brand skin?
Yep.
I haven't.
Have you successfully installed it?
Yep, because I had I didn't have a blow dryer, but I had my old apartment. I had one of those like artificial fireplaces that basically blew hot air like a blow dryer.
What the hell?
No, I was dying because I built the ramp. Nate fucking takes the ramp, takes my chest. Bitch ass move, Nate. I ain't gonna lie, it's a bitch ass.
You know
move.
you do that same shit to me.
Yeah,
bro.
I would. But they don't know that. Nobody ain't see it yet.
It's on.
Nah,
It's
there's a lot of
tape
better
now.
skins out there than D-Brand.
Oh, better you said?
Yeah,
I know Nate fucks with what is it, Marquise Brownlee?
Yeah, MKBHD. Yeah, he's like
oh yeah,
he's
super
he's
influencer
all
for
on
D-Brand.
them.
Yeah,
He's like on his knees for them.
Weak.
Yes, he is.
And hey, Marquez, you ever listen to this shit, bro? Like, I ain't say that. So, like,
bro, he plays frisbee. He can't beat me in no fight.
No, I play
105 blue on this motherfucker. What is it? Why it got to be
fun,
about
bro.
a fight?
Nah, I'm definitely sub to him. I'm definitely sub to him. But he's like on D-Brand. Like that's where I learned about D-Brand.
Yeah,
but I've definitely bought like iPad, iPhone, and my laptop deep. Like I put like $100 worth of D-Brands into that company off of him.
Damn.
But they're pretty. They got pretty good skins.
Oh.
No, they all work pretty well. They just need some new designs, man. Like like
oh, am I the only one out here?
they're living off those
I'm right
same old, like the carbon fiber. They just need some new, like. I just think other companies they study D-Brands and do it better. That's what I think.
Yeah, I've never bought one. I've never been big on skins, but like, I think if I was gonna buy a skin, I'd probably go straight to D-Brand just because of MKBHD. So
yeah, man, that marketing.
No, I've definitely got. I've got like a bunch.
He's
of
out here trying to snipe me.
Wow.
But
wait, Nate, can I get that nanite?
You do need like a blow dryer.
I still have the Quest. Do you still have it too?
Yeah, but you can use it. It's okay.
That's the thing with D-Brands. Like you do need like.
Thanks. The shit don't be working for me no way.
Oh fuck! Damn, he's like one hit. He's right here.
Going in. I'm going in.
All right, where?
Yeah, behind this wall. Good shit.
Nice, got him.
Appreciate it.
See, man, every time I throw them fucking nanites out, bro, this shit don't work.
It worked for me.
Bro, this is literally like the 5th one I've thrown out.
It really just like clearly it's glitched, but
I remember I actually picked 2 up at the same time, and I threw both. No one worked.
Yeah,
bro,
I'm getting tired
too. I'm out here struggling.
You're always struggling.
That's a hard working game.
Didn't this man work today? Like, get this man a break.
This man in the army.
Sure. Want to say something.
Like, come on, Chuck.
I'm gonna try to sleep in, bro. Like, it really does be trying to like sneak out of the room, but I guess I'm just sensitive sometimes. I be hearing her like every step of the way, and then I can't get back to sleep. I'm like, well, fuck, might as well get up. I got a launch pad. Y'all ain't even buy me though.
I would try to sleep in, but we have a free alarm clock.
Oh, you ran.
Yeah.
I'm about to do this launch pad. I'm about to climb up that motherfucking hill.
I'm just naturally an early bird person though.
So if you
my alarm clock,
it's already 1. What time would you get up?
I usually get up about
like
even before that. Like I wake up about 5:30 every day and I never go back to sleep.
Yeah, 5:30 early.
Regardless of when you go to sleep?
Regardless. Like it's like my body knows.
I'd be taking a melatonin at 5:30.
There's 2 people up here. I got 105 blue on one of them.
Shit, there's a lot of fucking chaos going on. That's all I know. I wish I had a shotty. Damn. Oh shit.
God damn it, this bitch.
Damn, I'm nowhere near y'all. Bye.
Oh, Daniel.
Hmm.
104. That was cheap as
Mhm.
shit.
I'm trying to head to your car, Devin. Trying.
I don't think you'll be
Cop
able
out.
to reboot me anyway. It's too late in the game. I just need to win.
Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna fall back to y'all.
Y'all aren't in the circle yet.
Yeah, see. Storm's not moving though, so we're good. I think. Good-ish. Gooder.
Duh.
Times ain't the same. Shit ain't gone bad. But nigga, we good. Nigga, we gooder than a motherfucker.
I'm honestly surprised not to circle back to Space Jam because this shit would definitely be. I mean, this is gonna be one long thing, and then I'll just piece out the other shit, those topics in case whatever. But I'm surprised that when it comes to the athletes, they didn't have Nike exclusive athletes. With
That's a good
yeah.
point.
Oh fuck.
Oh shit.
'Cause I could see
And they pulled
Zion.
up.
That's what I'm saying.
I could see. I don't know who else with Nike really. Is Westbrook with Nike?
He's with Jordan Brand.
Jordan.
So
Yeah, Jordan
that
Brand. Well,
might
yeah,
be part
that's
of the
what I'm
reason why
saying,
he
yeah.
wasn't on there.
Is one and the same though, right?
Nah, like Nike athletes technically are a little different from Jordan
Yeah,
Brand.
they're separate.
But I mean, it's still the same company, right?
Yeah.
Like,
but
at the
like
end of the
Jordan
day.
Brand is like
Yeah, I know it's
Jordan Brand is
technically
like
different,
Nike,
but
like Young Money, Cash Money. Like,
yeah, exactly.
God damn, bro.
I just know that on 2K, if you have a partnership with Jordan, you wear Nikes, they gonna get mad.
Is they gonna get mad?
Yeah, they be sending you that little email on
Bro,
2K.
yeah, I was with Adidas and I wore something Nike. I didn't realize it though. No, I was wearing some Jordans. They was like, man,
What the fuck you doing?
yeah, what are you doing, man? You fucking up the brand, man. I'm like, bitch, I don't give a fuck about your brand, nigga. I signed a deal.
The deal said you did care.
The
Facts.
deal said, fuck,
The deal
fuck
said
you,
Daniel
pay
about
me.
to
That's what the
die.
deal said.
Right.
No.
Damn.
All right,
Again.
y'all.
Yeah,
At least we got a dub the last time.
Yeah.
So y'all see
Yeah.
we're capable of it. Come for the mediocre gaming, stay for the conversations. Like I said,
I wouldn't say mediocre.
mediocre gaming.
We have our good days.
That's why that's the definition of mediocre. Sometimes it's good.
I feel like most of the time
Sometimes
it's
maybe
good.
good, sometimes maybe shit.
this weekend been a peak for
80.
me.
Yeah, you've been on that. You just got to get on your building, bro. If you do that much damage without building, like as soon
Yeah,
as you start building, you're gonna be fucking dangerous.
I agree.
I unlocked all the stars, by the way. That's why I'm Rick.
Oh, nice.
Spent all 500
Yeah.
at once.
I need like
Damn.
4
How
more
long did it
stars
take
to
you
be
to
able
go
to
through
unlock him.
everything?
I just press if you scroll all the way at the very bottom, you can just press 500.
No, I'm
It
saying
unlocked
like,
all 10 pages.
but you got the screen where it was like, you've
Oh,
unlocked this.
there's
Or
a
no.
button where you can hold to close that too. So that's
Oh,
a
Yeah.
okay.
pro ass
Bet.
thing. I'm gonna stop recording. Deuces.